What if the strange sensations you sometimes experience, like feeling a tap on your shoulder when no one's there, or hearing buzzing noises that others can't hear, were more than just coincidences? These eerie experiences might be early warning signs of something more serious: cognitive decline. In this video, we'll explore 9 bizarre phantom sensations that could indicate your brain is starting to lose its ability to process information correctly. From the sensation of bugs crawling on your skin to sudden, unexplained pain, these could be your brain's first cry for help. Stick with us as we break down these unusual signals and what they mean for your health. It's time to uncover the hidden clues your brain is sending you. Have you ever felt someone tap your shoulder or brush against your back, only to turn around and find no one there? This eerie sensation, known as phantom touch, is more than just a weird occurrence. Studies show that people who frequently feel invisible hands or pressure on their bodies may be facing early signs of cognitive decline. As dementia progresses, the brain's sensory processing network misfires, causing it to send false signals that feel just as real as actual contact. For some, this manifests as feeling a cold hand resting on their skin or a tug on their sleeve when no one is around. A real-life example: a 72-year-old woman often felt someone pulling at her sleeve, but there was no one there. It wasn't anxiety as doctors initially thought. It was an early sign of dementia. Stay tuned as we explore more strange sensations that could signal underlying neurological issues. Have you ever felt like you were walking on soft or uneven ground, even though the surface was completely normal? This unsettling sensation could be a sign of something deeper: early cognitive decline. Known as proprioception disruption, it happens when the brain loses its ability to accurately sense body position. People in the early stages of dementia often experience misperceptions in their feet, making them feel like they're walking on sand, cushions, or unstable surfaces. This can lead to misjudging steps, stumbling, or even avoiding stairs altogether. For example, a 69-year-old woman felt convinced that stairs were uneven, even though her strength was perfectly fine. Her family initially thought it was a balance issue, but a neurological exam revealed early cognitive decline. As we move forward, we'll uncover more strange sensations that could be warning signs of neurological deterioration. Have you ever felt a sudden, sharp zap or jolt in your head, almost like an electric shock? These brain zaps are more than just a strange feeling. They could signal irregular neuron firing, often seen in the early stages of dementia. As the brain struggles to transmit signals properly, neurons can fire erratically, causing these brief, intense sensations. For example, a 71-year-old man experienced zaps in his head whenever he tried to recall certain memories. At first, his doctor dismissed it, but as his cognitive abilities declined, the man began having trouble with decision-making. A cognitive test later confirmed early dementia. These electrical sensations are just one of the many early warning signs of cognitive decline. Stay with us as we explore another phantom sensation that may signal brain deterioration. Have you ever felt like bugs were crawling on your skin, only to find nothing there? This eerie sensation, known as tactile hallucination, is surprisingly common in dementia patients. As the brain's sensory nerves misfire, they send false signals to the skin, creating an illusion of movement. Unlike the firm feeling of a phantom touch, these sensations are often erratic and harder to pinpoint. People may describe feeling ants or spiders crawling on their arms or legs, or they might constantly swat at invisible bugs. A real-life case involved a 74-year-old man who became convinced that bedbugs were infesting his home, despite no evidence. He would wake up scratching, convinced of an infestation. Within a year, he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. In our next segment, we'll explore another bizarre sensation that could point to early dementia. Stay tuned. Have you ever felt the sensation of water droplets or mist on your skin, only to look and find nothing there? This strange experience, known as phantom water sensations, can occur due to the brain's sensory cortex misfiring. As dementia progresses, the brain's ability to interpret touch signals becomes disrupted, leading to false sensations of wetness. People might feel as if raindrops are falling on their skin or that they're covered in sweat, even when they aren't. For example, a 66-year-old man constantly wiped his hands, convinced they were wet, even though they were dry. He initially thought it was a nerve issue, but as his cognitive function began to decline, a neurological exam confirmed early cognitive impairment. These unusual sensations can be a sign of early dementia, and in our next section, we'll explore another bizarre symptom that could indicate cognitive decline. Have you ever heard a persistent ringing, buzzing, or humming sound that no one else could hear? These phantom noises, often described as tinnitus, are more than just annoying. They can be a sign of neurological decline. As dementia affects the brain, misfiring neurons in the auditory cortex can cause these constant sounds even when there's no external noise source. People might hear high-pitched ringing, mechanical humming, or even faint whispers or music. One case involved a 70-year-old man who complained of a constant ringing in his ears, but all his hearing tests came back normal. At first, his doctor dismissed it as stress, but as the man began forgetting common words, a brain scan revealed early-stage dementia. These persistent sounds can be an early warning sign of cognitive issues, and next, we'll explore another sensation that could point to the same. Stay tuned. Have you ever suddenly felt unbearably hot or freezing cold, even though the room temperature was perfectly normal? These extreme temperature misperceptions can be linked to damage in the brain's hypothalamus, which is responsible for regulating body temperature. People in the early stages of dementia may experience these false sensations, such as feeling hot in a cool room or shivering in warm conditions. For example, a 68-year-old woman began wearing winter coats in the middle of summer, convinced she was freezing, even when it was 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Her family initially thought it was a circulation issue, but as her memory declined, she was diagnosed with vascular dementia. These temperature fluctuations may seem strange, but they're actually a red flag for early cognitive issues. Up next, we'll uncover another symptom that could be a sign of neurological deterioration. Stay with us. Have you ever experienced sudden, unexplained pain that shifts from one part of your body to another? This type of unexplained shifting pain can be a sign of cognitive decline affecting the brain's ability to process pain. As dementia progresses, the brain can send incorrect pain signals, causing discomfort that moves around without any obvious cause. People may feel soreness or aching in one area, only for it to suddenly shift to another spot with no visible injury or explanation. For example, a 72-year-old man complained of sharp pain that moved from his arms to his legs. After ruling out arthritis, doctors discovered significant memory lapses through cognitive tests, and he was eventually diagnosed with early-stage Alzheimer's disease. If you notice shifting pain without any physical cause, it could be an early warning of cognitive decline. Stay tuned as we explore another unusual symptom that may signal dementia. Have you ever caught a glimpse of flickering shadows or movement in your peripheral vision, only to find nothing there? These visual hallucinations can be a sign that the brain's ability to process visual information is deteriorating, often due to early-stage dementia. As cognitive decline sets in, the brain's visual processing center starts misfiring, causing false signals that make it seem like something is moving when it's not. People might report seeing quick flashes of light, dark shapes in the corner of their eyes, or figures that disappear when they turn their head. One 74-year-old woman frequently saw a dark shape moving in her peripheral vision. At first, she thought it was her cat, but when her family noticed her reacting to things that weren't there, a cognitive exam confirmed mild dementia. These visual distortions are a major warning sign that shouldn't be ignored. Stay with us as we continue exploring more early signs of cognitive decline. Recognizing these early warning signs can make all the difference in maintaining your brain health and quality of life. By staying informed and taking proactive steps, you can intervene before significant cognitive decline takes hold. If you found this video valuable, we'd love your support. Subscribe to the Health Horizon channel, share this information with your loved ones, and stay tuned for more content that empowers you to take charge of your health. Together, we can work towards a healthier, brighter future.